Hello, everyone, and welcome to this introduction to the topic of economic transformation and a world beyond money. I first want to acknowledge Mr. Adam Soul, who I've collaborated with quite a bit, and he first introduced me to this topic of a world without money, and he has a whole bunch of stuff going on that, which I can link to. And then I also want to acknowledge and thank Brett Warshawski, who has created a program which has run several times on the Block Party called The World Beyond Money. And more generally, economic transformation with or without money. And there's probably some transitional forms in the mix, even if we get to a world without money. Or a world beyond money. And I also want to just point to the standard CCC that we've been developing on Radish, Certified Compassionate Company Standard, where 100% of profits of participating companies go to ending hunger. That's one of the vectors for funding the end of hunger. Food healers is the topic under solutions. All that is to say that there's some really rich conversations happening at really radical levels about the very mode of production of our global economy, whether or not to have money. I'll be back. Anyway, beyond the questions of whether there's money or not, or private property or not, or hoarding or whatever, there are the fundamental questions of, what is the goal of the global economy? What is the goal of a local economy? And therefore, derived from that larger conversation, what is then the goal of the mode of production of the economy? And can we design a mode of production that actually accomplishes the goals, not so much of the economy, but of life on Earth, right? And here's where we need to just essentially transcend economics and get into the full conversation of life on Earth, which is much more about ecology at this point and saving life on Earth than any kind of economic ideals, especially those built on wrong assumptions, which is the case for the entire theory of equilibrium economics is built on just assumptions that are flat out wrong, as Michael Rothschild so eloquently put in his book Bionomics, which I highly recommend. Anyway, lots to talk about here. I'm not sure when we're going to have our next conversation on the topic, but I think that'll depend upon Brett more than anything else. So, but stay tuned, and good to see you, and look forward to seeing you in the conversation.